Kia ora, welcome to my happy place. If you like today's video, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment so I know that you've been, don't be shy, and please enjoy. I've come on to do a quick video to show you what I've been doing for the last month. I'm in a Facebook group, Arted Out with Crystal, and we had a month-long challenge to do a art card. I call them postcards, but an art card a day. And Crystal gave out prompts, so I just thought I'd show you what I did. And the first one was eyes closed. I'll bring up closer so you can get a good look at them. So I did eyes wide shut. The next one was purple haze. Melted crowns. I've never done anything with melted crowns before, so that was my first attempt. The next one was favourite colour. So we have turquoise and teal in there, and a little bit of jade green, which are my favourite colours. The next one was collage it up. So I just put a jelly print on and fished around for it. I got that in Happy Mail. Just added a few bits to it. The next one was draw something, anything. I'm not very good at drawing, so I did a doodle, and I'm not all that great in that at those either. The next one was just because, so I just did a little mixed media. It's got texture paste on it and some paints, delusions. The next one was out of this world. So I tried doing some planets, and somebody commented on how that was looked like a button, and I never realised it until then that it does look like a button. The next one was washi tape, and so it's all washi tape except for the bee. This one here and this one here are homemade ones, and the rest are all bought ones. And the one with hello, hello, hello in it I got in Happy Mail. I think I got these two in Happy Mail. That one there in Happy Mail. So that was quite cool. The next one was blue skies. And I have a napkin with these two things on it, so I just put them down and then painted over them. The next one was fingers only. So you had to paint with your fingers, and the little black bits around it, my nails were long, which they're all cut off and fingers are all split, so excuse my bandages. I just dipped my nail into the black paint and edged around them. The next one was animal. And I'd had this giraffe cut out for a little while and I really liked it, so I just put some paint down to make it look like a cloudy sky and some trees, and put the always with your head in the clouds. I thought that was quite cool. And what was next? Seeing red. I didn't know what to do with that, so I just painted it black and did some red dots and stated the obvious. And the next one was Face It. Face it, you don't own your cat, he owns you. And in our case, it's so true. The next one is numbers. And I just layered or stenciled numbers over numbers and then put a few stickers on the top. And the next one was flower power. So I had another go at drawing flowers. I'm not the best drawer in the world, but that's it. I thought that one there came out quite cool, getting a little bit better. And the next one was stickers, and I had these painting stickers in the my craft room. Well, my granddaughter is 26, and I think I got those when she was about 3 or 4, and I didn't use them. I was doing scrapbooking in those days, and I never used it, so I've held on to it. And I got the cat's heads I got in Happy Mail, so I just added the head to it and leaked some dye on it. I thought it came out quite cool. The next one was Under the Sea, and that's day 18. Now, when I start these monthly draws or whatever, usually by day 18 I'm well gone by the boards, so I was feeling pretty proud of myself by then. The next one was S, and so I put texture paste through a stencil. And I think I got that stencil in Happy Mail off Vicky Parr, and then put the Cheshire Cat on it, which I quite liked. The next one was orange, and I quite liked the using the melted crowns, so I had to go at doing flowers with them. Because the prompt was orange, so orange blossom flowers. Okay, now, oh yes, the last one was washi tape, wasn't it? That's right, I thought I'd made a mistake there for a minute. This one was border it out. So I just went around with all homemade washi tapes. These are all homemade washi tapes, and they're made, except for that one there, which is painted. And no, that's background there, sorry. This one here was painted, but these ones here were all borders cut out of a magazine. I think it was a Daphne magazine. And this one was Sparkle, and it's definitely Sparkle. And says life sparkles when cats are around. I quite like that. I just married all the cats together. They were all on different pages in a magazine. And this one was Blackout, and I was really quite stumped on the Blackout. I was a bit late doing this one because I'd been not very well this month, and I think I was having a few down days, and everybody had blacked things out and done everything, and I tried to be a little bit original. And I was looking at a magazine and I saw a TV, and I thought, I could black that out. And then I went through my stash and found this little one hiding her eyes, and I thought, oh, that just goes perfect together. Oh no, the internet is down. So I thought that was quite cool. This one was used 3 colours. And I showed this to my husband, and he said, there's not 3 colours in there. There's about, I don't know what he said, about 6 or 7 of them. And I said, well, I only used 3 colours. I used yellow, blue and pink, but they're dilutions, and they marry very nicely and change colour. So I quite like that. This one here was Freaky, and it was another one that I was really stumped on. So I went on the internet and downloaded the double cat face head and the froggy looking thing, and then I did download the lips, and the eyes were all in separate little pictures, so I married those all up. And then I have got some tulip, what are they called actually? They're called tulip beads in a bottle, and put dots and horns on that one, and just cut off a lady's head and stuck it on there. So I quite like that. I thought that was quite cool. If you're into freaky, I don't mind a bit of freak. Next was just use yellow. So I just stenciled a yellow flower. I put a little bit of, I used 2 colour yellows. So I can't remember what the other one is called. I can't see it quite there at the moment, but it was 2 colours of yellows. And the next one was Junk It Up. I was a bit stumped on that one for a while, so I just pulled out some bits of junk. The gold tab is a Nescafe. This frog and banner is off a baby wipe package. The background was a wipe up table kitchen towel. Bit of 2 bits of very used up bubble wrap. These here are little wee bits of hosing that came out of the in between the flowers in a lei, and some little cut off ends of wool, and a couple of little cut off ends of sari silk that I'd been using and were on my table. And this was a little bit of unbleached calico that was painted up that I made a journal cover out of. I thought that was quite cool. Oh, and this here, Nadine, is Nadine potatoes. It's a label off a bag of potatoes. The next one was Scribble, and I remember loving doing these when I was a kid. This is the only art I did colouring in and that when I was a kid. I drew stick people, and in those days I didn't know anything about art. I thought you had to be able to draw to do art. But things are no different now. Well, people tell me what I do is art. I'm still to be convinced sometimes. The next one, 29, is B. and I was really running out of ideas by this time, so I just blacked it out, got some bold paints, put some marks on it and put on it Be Bold. And the last one was Ending, and so I used several colours of, I think I used teal, turquoise and jade for the background, and then I did a video on these balloon flowers, so I put some of those down, drew some leaves and vines. I'm getting a little bit better. Well, I didn't draw them, I did them with a paintbrush and did it my way. The end. So that was my 30 days of postcards, and most people have been putting them in a journal, and I was going to make a journal, but I'll tidy up the backs of them, and I generally send mine out in Happy Mail. Thank you for being with me. Kia kaha, stay strong, and I'll catch you again soon.